In the heart of eastern China, where the Yangtze River winds through ancient landscapes, stands one of the world's most remarkable yet overlooked architectural achievements. This is not the Great Wall that tourists flock to see, but another Great Wall entirely, the City Wall of Nanjing, the longest city wall ever built in human history. To understand this monumental structure, we must journey back to the 14th century, to a time of chaos and opportunity, when a peasant's son would become an emperor and forever change the face of China. The year was 1328. China writhed under the failing Yuan dynasty, established by Mongol conquerors. Rebellions sparked across the land like wildfire. Among the rebels was a young man named Zhu Yuanzheng, a former Buddhist monk who had lost his family to famine and plague. Zhu Yuanzheng was not born to greatness. He was illiterate until his 20s, orphaned, and had begged for food. But he possessed something extraordinary, an ability to inspire loyalty and a strategic mind that would reshape China. By 1356, Zhu had captured Nanjing, then called Jingling. This ancient city, situated on the southern bank of the Yangtze River, had been a capital before. Its natural defenses and strategic position made it the perfect base for his growing rebellion. Medieval Nanjing was already a significant city, but it was vulnerable. The existing walls were outdated, built for a smaller population and older military technologies. Zhu Yuanzheng recognized that if he was to challenge the Yuan dynasty and establish lasting power, he needed an impregnable fortress. In 1368, Zhu Yuanzheng declared himself Emperor Hongwu, founding the Ming dynasty. But his greatest challenge lay ahead, creating a capital worthy of his new empire and capable of withstanding any siege. The emperor's vision was audacious, a wall that would encircle not just the inner city, but vast areas of countryside, creating the largest walled city in history. The project would take 28 years to complete and employ over 200,000 workers. The scale was unprecedented. Most medieval city walls enclosed perhaps 500 to 1,000 hectares. Hongwu planned to wall an area of over 5,500 hectares, 11 times larger than the walls of Paris at the time. But size alone would not ensure security. The wall had to be built to withstand the most advanced siege technologies of the age. The design was revolutionary, a double wall system with an outer wall reaching heights of up to 12 meters and an inner wall towering as high as 18 meters. The foundation required enormous stone blocks, some weighing over 10 tons. These were quarried from mountains dozens of kilometers away and transported by an ingenious system of canals, ramps, and rollers. The logistics alone represented one of history's great organizational achievements. Emperor Hongwu demanded that every brick bear the seal of its maker, the kiln owner, the regional administrator, even the individual craftsman. This wasn't just quality control, it was a system of accountability that ensured excellence. Over 350 million bricks went into this wall. The wall followed the natural contours of the landscape, incorporating hills, valleys, and waterways into its defensive scheme. Rather than fighting the terrain, the builders worked with it, creating a fortress that seemed to grow from the earth itself. What's remarkable is how they solved the problem of defending such a massive perimeter. They created 13 fortified gates, each a complex defensive system in itself, and positioned 2,000 battlements along the wall's length. Every section could support the others through coordinated defense. The crown jewel of this defensive system was Zhenghua Gate, a fortress within a fortress. This massive complex could house 3,000 soldiers and featured multiple defensive walls, creating a series of killing fields for any attacking force. Its design influenced fortress construction across Asia for centuries. By 1398, the wall was complete, and Nanjing had become the largest walled city in the world. Within its embrace lived over 1 million people, scholars, merchants, artisans, and soldiers. The wall didn't just protect, it defined the rhythm of daily life. The wall created distinct neighborhoods and social classes. The inner city housed the imperial palace and nobility. The middle sections contained government offices and wealthy merchants. The outer areas were home to craftsmen, farmers, and soldiers. Each gate became a social and economic hub. But the wall's greatest test came not from foreign armies, but from political change. In 1421, Emperor Yongle moved the capital north to Beijing. Nanjing's political importance waned, but its walls remained, adapting to new roles and challenges. Through the centuries, the wall witnessed the rise and fall of dynasties. It defended against Japanese invasions, withstood the chaos of civil wars, and survived the transition from Imperial China to the modern republic. During the Japanese occupation of Nanjing in 1937, these ancient walls became silent witnesses to one of history's darkest chapters. The fortifications that once protected now contained unspeakable tragedy. Yet the walls endured, a testament to human resilience. Today, Nanjing is home to 8 million people. Modern China has exploded beyond the ancient walls, but remarkably, over 25 kilometers of the original 35-kilometer circuit still stands, making it the world's longest surviving city wall. Preserving a 600-year-old structure in a rapidly modernizing city presents unique challenges. Conservation teams use both ancient techniques and modern technology to maintain the wall's integrity while allowing millions to experience its grandeur. The Nanjing City Wall represents something unique in world heritage, a complete urban defense system that has continuously adapted while maintaining its essential character. It's not just architecture, it's a living document of human civilization. While the Great Wall of China stretches further across the landscape, and Hadrian's Wall marks the edge of an ancient empire, no city wall matches Nanjing's combination of scale, preservation, and continued urban integration. It remains humanity's greatest achievement in urban fortification. The engineering innovations embedded in this wall influenced fortress design across Asia for centuries. The use of natural terrain, the integration of water defenses, the modular gate systems, these concepts spread throughout the Ming Empire and beyond. Each season reveals new aspects of the wall's character. Spring cherry blossoms soften its military severity. Summer crowds celebrate its role as urban park. Autumn mists recall its ancient mystique. Winter snow transforms it into a sleeping dragon. This wall has inspired Chinese artists for 6 centuries. Every generation sees it differently. For Ming painters, it represented imperial power. For modern artists, it's about the dialogue between past and present, the way ancient wisdom speaks to contemporary life. What lessons does this ancient wall offer our modern world? In an age of digital connectivity and global integration, what can we learn from a structure built to separate and protect? The wall teaches us about community identity, about the human need for both security and belonging. These walls didn't just keep enemies out, they created a shared space where diverse people could build a common culture. Modern China has embraced openness and global connection, values that might seem opposed to wall building. Yet the preservation of Nanjing's wall suggests a more complex understanding that identity and openness can coexist. Great walls throughout history have often become symbols of division. But Nanjing's wall today represents something different, shared human heritage that transcends national boundaries. It belongs to everyone who values human achievement and creativity. Perhaps the wall's greatest achievement is its transformation from a barrier into a bridge, connecting past and present, east and west, ancient wisdom and modern life. Emperor Hongwu built this wall to last forever, to protect his dynasty for 10,000 years. The dynasty ended, but the wall remains. It outlasted the empire that created it because it became something greater, a symbol of human aspiration and achievement. The City Wall of Nanjing stands today as more than ancient architecture. It is proof that human beings, working together with vision and determination, can create monuments that inspire across centuries. In an uncertain world, it reminds us that some achievements transcend politics, war, and the passage of time. 600 years ago, a peasant became an emperor and dreamed of building the impossible. Today, his dream lives on in stone and mortar, welcoming millions who come to witness what human imagination and perseverance can achieve. This is the City Wall of Nanjing, China's other Great Wall, and perhaps its greatest.
Thanks for watching.